today, but it's not happening. I'm starting to get a bit of cabin fever, so I'm gonna go out for a small walk to shoot some video with this. Like, I'm not doing too bad, it's just, it's a lot of coughing. I think I'd be okay by tomorrow. And if I am, I'm gonna obviously let my work know, because the last thing I want to do is lose my job. So I'm gonna go out and test this camera out, because it's actually, as far as I can tell, quite a nice camera. Kind of fell into a puddle, and whoops. Well, I slipped. The rock that I stood on wasn't really a big rock, it was a little one, and it rolled. So I rolled with. Got quite damp. Camera's okay though, but I want to walk a little further up and then I'm going to talk about what I was wanting to talk about, but let's get up first. I have took some photos of things that I already took photos of before, but I'll review those once I get back home. I'm still very ill, but I had to get out. I was getting cabin fever. I'm not physically hurting anymore, as in I'm not aching. So I'm feeling better, but I've still got a cough. I contacted my boss saying that I'm not great, but I can still work a couple of hours if you want me to, but they just said don't worry about it, which my anxiety kicks up a little bit when that happens, because I'm worried that they may think that I am a little bit of a person who's just like, oh, but I'm sick, as in sick, or basically meaning I'm hungover or something along those lines, or I just couldn't be bothered, which is not true. I don't drink, so the first one's out of the question, and I'm not that lazy. As you can see, I'm hiking at the moment, which usually means I'm a kind of an active person, but obviously they don't understand that, or like they don't know that, because I'm not telling them every minute of my life. So yeah, that's the thing I'm dealing with, but I just had to get out. I can't stay in the house for longer than 2 days. It actually drives me mad. Like, I literally went out to Belfast and walked 12 miles. That's how bad I was. I'm just taking this walk because if I find if I don't exercise, my immune system will just sit there. I'll be ill for longer, if that makes sense. Because I took my vitamins, I've ate healthily, I've done everything I can. Also, I need to fix my bun, but I'll do that in a second. I've done everything I can, and I'm trying to do to make it feel better. Hell, I'm even meditating, and I haven't meditated in several months, and really I should have been doing it all the last couple of days, but I've just been, and the last couple of weeks I really should have been doing it because I've been so stressed. But I've just been so distracted. It's a bit contradictory to what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to like meditate to help me deal with the stress and distraction, but in the end I didn't really do that, did I? But in the end, I'm trying my best, and I'm going to be fit tomorrow. I know I'm going to be fit tomorrow because I've been doing exercise, I've been taking my vitamins, I've been taking cough syrup, painkillers, I'm dosing myself up. There's nothing else I can do to make myself better. I'm doing everything I physically can. Kind of hungry right now, but that's not my priority. I can go home and eat pizza. It'll be okay. Actually, I'm gonna sit down here and just prop it on my bag. Prop butterfly, butter, what? This is what happens when I get distracted. It's terrible. So to let me explain. When I hike, I usually see a lot of rubbish. I usually get really frustrated because a lot of it's plastic, a lot of it's glass, a lot of it's Coke cans and beer cans. And I don't know why people decide that drinking in the woods is like a really good idea, but most of the time they just like dump the cans and don't pick them up. So recently I bought a net bag, I bought it from this little shop in Belfast. It's a cute little shop. I can never remember the name of it. One day you'll see it and I'll explain it. But I got exactly what I was looking for. I was going to get some paracord and make one, but they already had it, so I thought, why not? It's exactly what I've been looking for, and it'll do the job, because the thing is with net ones, is if something leaks, it's very easy to clean. And it's good for the environment because you can reuse it. If it's like a bin bag, you're using plastic, so you're kind of contradicting what you want to do. I kind of made a promise to myself that anytime I go up hiking, I would pick up litter. And I'm already picked up a substantial amount, and I've only done a small walk. Oh god, my throat hurts. And the reason why I do this is because I care a lot about nature. I care a lot about the world around me. And it's almost meditative. It's very satisfying to pick up all the litter and see nature back to the way it should be. Like, it's so satisfying. I don't pick up glass bottles at the moment because glass can erode and stuff a lot faster than cans and plastic, so I tend to not take it. I do wish to eventually start picking that up, just not today, because it can get quite heavy, and I feel like I may need like a different kind of bag for that, because if one breaks, then it may rip my bag completely and then everything will spill out. But yeah, also I am sounding like a smoker who's been smoking for the last 60 years. This is not good. Sorry, this is really messy vlog. Anyways, I've promised myself to do this, and I have posted on my Facebook being like, the first time I did it was like, look at the amount of that I've just picked up on a small hike. I'm gonna do maybe like once a week or maybe twice a week when I hike, or anytime I hike really would probably be the best thing to do, and just keep on picking up them, because it's about to become the busiest time of year for my town and for this area. So, oh wow, hello big spider. He spooked me. Back to what I was saying. Sorry for being very sporadic. I'm not normally this bad. I think it's just being stuck inside has kind of messed up my head. Sorry. This is the busiest time of year. Fucking daddy long legs. This is the busiest time of year. So I need to be on top of it. Like, I don't need to do it, and I don't have to do it, but I feel like I need to do it. I owe nature to at least pick up some rubbish that other people don't pick up or bin. People don't think of the consequences of what they throw away. They just think, oh, if it touches the ground, it's not my property anymore, so I don't have responsibility over that item. That's not how it works. You put it there. It's your fault, your problem, you deal with it. But people don't understand that. That's why I'm going up behind people and picking up their shit. And it does frustrate me. It does piss me off. I can't be there every single time someone decides to drop something. I can't be there every single hour of the day. I probably could, to be honest with you, but I have a job. I have responsibilities. This is a pastime. This is a hobby, I guess you could call it a hobby. But it's something I do in my pastime. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. But I do it anyways. Regardless. Because if I don't, in this place, everything around me, it's not going to exist anymore, because when plastic degrades and decomposes and stuff like that, which takes, by the way, several hundred years, if not thousands of years, toxins leak into the ground, and then that soil becomes unusable. It's unfertile. So, like, if someone dropped the bottle in front of me right here, and if I came back in 1,000 years' time for it, I know it's a bit of an unrealistic idea, but if I were here 1,000 years later, that patch of ground wouldn't be able to grow anything, because all the toxins seep into the ground. Same thing if you burn plastic. If you're at a campfire, you think, oh, I have this plastic carton, or I have this crisp packet, or if I have this plastic bottle, I'll just throw it in the fire. It'll burn and it's gone. No, it's not how it works. If you burn it, same thing happens. The toxins leach into the ground, and then that slowly becomes a third eye. People don't understand that because they don't understand the science behind the consequences. If you understand the science behind the consequences, it almost sounds insane to drop bottles. Like, it's just logic. That's why I've dedicated myself to, whenever I hike, take my little bag with me and lift what I can see. And if I run a room in my bag, well then I will take note and come back up either the same day or the next day. Because I don't want to lose this. I know I probably won't lose this in my lifetime. But if my philosophy of reincarnation, of continuing on in a life, and if I somehow did reincarnate into another human being who lived in this area, which is probably statistically highly unlikely, but if, let's say if it did, a couple of 100 years from now, and this place was cut down, or things couldn't grow, or anything like that, I'd be very sad. I would be thinking, I wonder what it was like 100 years ago, when this, what you hear right now, was still here. This makes me feel whole. The sounds of the birds, the grass, everything. This gives me life. This gives me so much happiness, and that's why I dedicate myself to picking up rubbish whilst I shoot photography, whilst I hike. Because one less bottle is one less dead patch of grass. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that was a little bit much and a little bit deep, but I just wanted to get it off my chest because I did bring my bag today, and I didn't know what to talk about today, but I knew I wanted to talk about something. So I hope it's something of interest and something that brings to light what people realize. And I'm not gonna shame on you if you do drop bottles or something like that. Yeah, I'll be sad, but I'm not gonna be like, what the f you do? Because I understand people don't realize what's behind the consequence of dropping a bottle, or crisp packet, or chocolate bar packet, or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna get back to the quarry, which is over this direction. Sorry about this. Change of plan. I got one down this way, which is like a small bike track where a tree fell over, basically. That's the tree. So, yeah, there we go. I'm going down this way because I kind of just want to get home because I am feeling quite bad at the moment. I'm hungry, I'm sore, I'm not necessarily tired, it's just my body's starting to ache again, which means my painkillers are starting to kick, wear out even. I didn't take many photos with this camera today. There wasn't really much I wanted to take photos of, and so I'm trying to just make sure I don't have lens flare, and that's a bit of a problem, but not necessarily. I imagine that's still much of an entertaining video, since that I had a topic finally. If you want to talk about rubbish and in the forest in general and stuff, please fire up the conversation in the comments, and I'll probably comment to it, because I love talking to people about these kind of things that I care about, which is, the environment and stuff. Yeah, I hope you enjoy my videos, take something from it. I'm trying something new every now and again. As you've probably been seeing, the continuity of my videos and the way they're edited is not the best, but I'm producing, and I'm happy that I am. I'm just gonna, shoot some more B-roll, and then I'm gonna leave you with the shots that I had took. So enjoy some more satisfying B-roll and the photos. So I'll see you all in the next one.